It's hot, there's, and I have a fan here. I hope you don't mind or hear the noise of it. We're gonna do this one. It's a place here nearby. It's called Spaarnwoude. It's a little church. Some houses here nearby. You have also a few houses. I think maybe 8 families live there. It's very nice there. So we change classes, have a bit of water, and starts with well, the usual. It's very hot. I painted on Bockingford. It's 200 laps or 425 grams. I wetted the back, not the front. I clamped it, or I secured it with clamps. And we're going to start with the sky. I take some warm blue. In this case, a mix of cobalt and ultramarine. I believe this is ultramarine light. Gray. I make the gray with burnt sienna and cobalt. A touch of brown matter. And brown matter is red, not brown. Well, it takes. Some people don't like Bockingford, but it's a matter of getting used to it. Let's say that. I like it a lot. But you need to try. Do it right in once. So this is the sky, and I probably don't touch it anymore after this, but I can't promise you, of course. That is Bockingford rough. You can see it already in the granulation. This is nice. Oh. Cloud. It's cellulose paper, and that's is not so important, because when you can paint, you can paint. But you need to be patient. It doesn't go the first time well, maybe the second time also. Sometimes I used paper, and that was really, well, I think I get used to it after 10 times. It's dry very hard, so when I can go back in here, I have a cauliflower or a background, or how you call it. This is a wall, but I treat it as not existence on that side. Oh, where can I add that green? Oh, doesn't matter. I'll make the wall. I try to paint around the poles here. That was not a meaning. Bit of another brown through. Bit of blue. As long as it is wet, you can play with that. Clean the palette quickly, and I go in with raw sienna. And indigo. Oh, indigo was wet. And with that sort of colors, you need to watch out. My good friend Carl Purcell, maybe you know him, maybe not, but if you don't know him, look him up. He's one of the best. He said to me, I asked him about foregrounds. I said, Carl, I have always problem with foregrounds. He said, why do you make such beautiful skies and you have problem with the foreground? He said, just paint the foreground with earth colors. And that's what I do from that day on. So simple is that. And of course I know it is not simple. Go for round. I like round brushes. I said it before. Look here. I paint with Maimeri. Every color is here in Maimeri. And you see all bright colors. And I mixed the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 colors already on my palette. It's still all clear. From day one I thought, how is that possible? Wie is das möglich? A little bit of purple, always nice. It's a bit wet. That one was a little bit big. And see, I even get backgrounds here. But the charm from Bockingford are the backgrounds. Well, let's make a tree. Indigo. bit of burnt sienna. Well, let's do this one first. When you already broke in on rough Bockingford, it's kind of closed for rough texture. And it's all depending on your painting skills. Maybe another rock color 3. Here's the wall. Adrian's wall, Trump's wall. Let's blend the housing. The reason I make this gray, I don't want to stand out. It's got to be how do you call it? Not noticeable. It's there, but you don't see it. I want you to see this one, so I make a burnt sienna 3 here. I want a bit of a broken edge, but as I said, it don't work with me now. Well, it's not so important. It's just making the church stand out a bit. Here's the wall. I need a bit of grey again. That is way too much. Hmm. That was nice. I wet this a little. Now go in with green. So this is a soft edge. And why, I don't know. Just a feeling. So we define the wall a bit. My brush was way too small. Especially in this kind of weather. You have to have an amount of pigment and water in your brush that can be sufficient to paint a whole wall. Don't. Oh well. It's behind the mat. Um, I need some color on the church. Hmm. Maybe it looks weird now, but there's raw sienna and burnt sienna together. Ultramarine blue here. This is already dry again. Ridiculous how hard it dries. But we manage. The red roof. With a Venetian on top. Is it Venetian? Yeah, it is Venetian. Here's the barn. It's not very clear what I paint now, but it's not important. It's okay. I just do some in the foreground here. big brush. Not a big brush. This is gilt. I have this for over a year and it stays just pointy. I don't get it. Must I get it? I don't know. This is still wet. Smash a lot of water against it. Here too. I can imagine you don't dare this to do, but look at this the way Bockingford is not the most expensive one. And you also have other side for the paper. And you get a great learning experience. This is no color. I don't like this triangle. I add some water to this. Dry brush. And hope to get an interesting line. Oh, your English is perfect. No, I don't think so, Tim. Oh yeah. I reach out to my neutral tint, but because I think this window needs really dark. Then side. It's a bit too thick. Too thick. Oh, great worms here. I probably has to leave it. Well, there's a bit of shadow here. Shadow there. It's hard to judge the right amount. With this crazy drying weather. I have to look for the temps. Oops. It's 26 degrees here. Maybe not so warm. Or maybe it's warmer in your place. That could be something too. I wetted the church tower and dropped in some colors. I have to look next time. I'm not sure if this roof is red from tiles or it is blue from stones. How do you call these stones? We say like. This is not good. Is it bad? Is it good? Moeten zijn maar deze side. I'm sure there's a golden hen on top. Use a bit of shadow here too again. Don't do that. Well, I have to dry and I come back for the jewelry. Well, it's the next day. It was too hot to work further, and it's really nice dry now. I tried to erase the pencil lines, but it didn't work as well as I hoped it would be. So we're gonna fix things today and try to make this slightly a bit lighter. Just pure water and Bockingford is great for this. I don't like it very much, but okay. Bockingford I like, but when you paint it, why should you remove it? But okay, it's a technique, like spattering and salt. I don't use salt. Tony Van Hasselt, he used salt a lot, and when he sold a painting in Florida, where the salt was laying in the first place, but he removed it, and where the salt was, the paper reacted and he got spots all over the place, because in Florida it seems to be a bit more humid than where Tony lived, and he could refund his painting. We have a dark mix. It's ultramarine and burnt umber. Ultramarine and brown matter. Should paint with such small brushes. This one. I need to order some smaller Princetons. This is as small as I have. It is number 8. I think I go for a 6 and a 4. This would stand out a bit. I could make it lighter, but I could also make the wall a bit darker. Just glazing the wall a bit. The wall a bit. And ultramarine is very transparent. It could make your washes dirtier. So use it wisely. Do a bit. Nice for the house here. Still very warm here. More than 30 outside in the sun. Well, in the sun it's even warmer. I have the fan on. All I do now is just something you need to learn. Uh, Look, here's a pole and it's come not out. It's stand not out. So I make it, or I try to. Here's a wall. Okay, and this house needs a bit of see it's now architecture is never crooked or people will always try to build a house that is good and upright. Yeah, make it a bit darker so the wall is having a better edge. Not sure about this, maybe a bit too dark. Okay, let's make a nice dark color. Venetian red, ultramarine, to make it this is too dark though. This church was the second, how do you call it, subject I ever painted with my father-in-law. We sat on the opposite side, and it was really horrible. Even more horrible than this one. The nice thing about painting in these warm conditions, it is drying very well. Give it a bit of a shadow side, stand out a bit. Maybe it doesn't need it so much. It's a rigger number 1. I make a bit of dark green. It is burnt sienna and a bit of phthalo blue or indigo. Let's and a glaze of raw sienna beneath it. We have a I do that don't do that often, but it feels like I am going to search for things to do. That's never good. So maybe it's not there, but a few horizontals, verticals. That is all lousy. try a bit of well, have a look under matte. It's not well, maybe a bit of a touching up. I use Dollar Rowney watch head. Lost here a bit of white. And here too. Sunny side. Maybe the rooster. And the roof edge. One thing I like to do is give this, well, the paint in the palette dries out quickly. It's like painting in the sun. Maybe some on the roof here. Don't paint when you can't paint. It's real now. Thank you for watching, and until the next time.